Begin by safely raising and supporting the vehicle along with removing the front wheels. Please follow the link provided at the end of this video for additional assistance with that task if needed. Detach the front under tray by removing the 10 T30 torque screws, red arrows. Our tray has already been removed. Disconnect the front sway bar from the drop link. Use an 18mm wrench to hold the bolt in place, blue arrow, while you use another 18mm wrench to undo the nut, red arrow. During installation, you will tighten this to 90 Newton meters or 67 foot-pounds plus 90 degrees. Use a 16mm wrench to undo the two bolts indicated by the red arrows holding the front sway bar mount to the chassis subframe. During installation, you will torque this to 60 Newton meters or 44 foot-pounds. You will do this for both sides. On the driver's side, you may have an AC line that will interfere with your work and you will have to work around, blue arrow. Do not open or damage this line. If you need extra length on your wrenches for tight spots or needed extra torque, you can lock the two wrenches together, indicated by the green arrow, to achieve this. Remove the front sway bar mounts on each side, red arrow. With the front sway bar free, you can lift and lower the bar from underneath the vehicle and set it down on a flat workable surface. Take the time to inspect your sway bar for any rust or damage. The front sway bar bushings are composed of two halves. Use a flathead screwdriver to release the locking clip, red arrow, and separate the two halves. Installation is the reverse of removal. If you find the bushing halves are too tough to clip together by hand, you will need to use a clamp to compress them or maybe even a vise. During installation, make sure the seam of the bushing halves, blue arrow, matches the seam of the front sway bar mounts and the chassis subframe for a proper fit. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.